Thanks for joining and thanks for waiting for time. Uh, Let us start the session without delay. Okay. So, welcome to everyone for Snowflake demo. Thanks for joining on time and coming to today's session. I'm going to explain you what we are going to achieve with this training or what are the subjects we I'm going to cover here, topics I'm going to cover here. So all overview of all my course content about my course, I'm going to give detailed information on this demo. So coming to myself, this is Sai Sri from Cloud Technology. I have overall 10 plus years of experience in IT, and from past many years I'm giving trainings on different technology. But past from 5 years I dedicatedly working on Snowflake trainings. So currently I'm working with the current batches with the Snowflake only. Snowflake with the DBT ADF related training course content I'm covering in the current running batch, and I'm also working with the same platform. My background of skill set also working with Snowflake, DBT and DBT, AWS and ADF. All these kind of technologies I worked in Snowflake in my career. So I'm working in MNCs and I worked with a different kind of projects like insurance project, healthcare domains, different types of domains projects I deal in my career. So all about and also I'm a Snowpro course certification. I done my certification also in Snowflake. This is about myself. Coming to the Snowflake training, let us go from here. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. If anybody have issue with the screen, let me know. So before entering into session, we are requesting you to share your email IDs in or in I mean yeah, we are requesting you to share your email IDs and WhatsApp numbers to our members. So this is our contact numbers. Please drop a message in the chat or to our contact numbers with your WhatsApp number and email ID. So our team will reach to you for the further communication related things. Okay. It will be help us to communicate with you about the coming up sessions, details about the course, everything we can discuss individually if you have any queries also. That's the reason requesting you please drop your email ID and number in the chat box of Zoom, or else you can ping us in the WhatsApp. Okay, anything works well. So this is about course, guys. Course details I'm going to explain here. Our course will be duration 40 plus sessions. I mean fee will be 15K and the timings will be Monday to Friday. We have two sessions. Morning 8 a.m. session will start to 9:30. Based on the topic, doubts, maybe session will extend 10 to 15 minutes. Depends on the doubt on that top day, doubts on that day. Generally we will go with 8 to 9:30 hours slot. Okay, we will complete our session in 9 at 9:30, and evening session will start at 5 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. Okay, this is about our timings and contact details. If you have any queries, you want to contact our team or to me or anyone, you please go with these numbers. If you reach on these numbers, they will connect with you and they will give more details on top of your queries. Okay, if you know, if you want, you can get these numbers, our contact details in our website also. Please visit to our website and get more details about course content and any queries also related, I mean any course related information. If you want, you can also get from there. Okay, this is about our course details and contacts. So before going to this concept, I'm going to explain you some detailed information about basic details information about Snowflake. Okay, before going to this comparison, let me do some background information. Who is very new to this course, let me cover few basic informations about that. Okay, just a second. So many of you came from different background, right? maybe some people coming from non-IT, some people coming from IT, but different technologies. Some people are coming from not having a job related experience, maybe IT or non-IT. They didn't enter into the job related jobs, they didn't start working actually. So all kind of the people should have the background first. I will give the some background, basic detail related background, so that background will help you to understand more information about the Snowflake. Okay, before jumping to the Snowflake demo, let me go with some detailed information about why Snowflake, why you need to learn Snowflake, what is the purpose of that. All these kind of questions I'm going to cover. So that will be helpful to you to understand the process and what is the benefits to come with this course. Okay, so exactly why Snowflake? So I know so many have this doubt. We have a lot of technologies in market, that also cloud technologies only. If you go with AWS, Azure, GCP, Redshift, like this, so many technologies already available in the market. Then why I need to come with Snowflake? I can switch to there also, right? What is the benefit here? What is the special benefit here? Yes, the lot of benefits are there here, guys. Many people don't know that lot of benefits are there in if you learn Snowflake. Why Snowflake means, if you compare with any technology, okay, who need to switch their technologies from IT to IT only. They're already working with IT technologies. They want to switch still. So in that cases, or else they're not working till now, didn't work. They need to start their career. In that cases, they're already working in non-IT, but they want to switch to IT. In that cases, in all these cases, you are not looking for only switching the job. You are looking for your career with good packages also. Am I right? Switching the job is not only your agenda, with good packages, with good position in the job market, right? So in that case, you have to choose the Snowflake only, because when you are coming from one platform to another platform, lot many challenges you will face. So many challenges. Career change is not a small thing. So many challenges you will face. In that cases, if you choose the right path, your career will be in good path, and your packages what you are expecting for your job, that also you can crack, because Snowflake is a easy technology to switch from different technologies to Snowflake. It's very easy technology, guys. Believe me, it's really very easy technology. If you go with any other technology, suppose AWS, if I take for example, many people know AWS, right? Amazon Web Services. If I go with that technology, multiple services you have to learn. Am I right? If you go with Azure, multiple services, right? With one services, okay, I know only Redshift in AWS, means nobody will take up your profile. Not possible to shortlist. Like this, if you go with any technology, multiple services, multiple things you have to learn. They will say so many dynamic DB, Redshift, like this, so many things they will say. So learning curve will be lot, and opportunities will be decreased, because if it will take minimum 3 to 4 months to complete that all the learnings, and if you jump into the job market, obviously so many opportunities will be filled. So, but Snowflake is not like that. Learning is very easy, straightforward. Topics are there. You have to learn that topics. You have to work with using that topics only. So, whatever you are learning, you will do same thing in your working also. So, learning and working will be same. In that case, if you switch from this some other technologies to Snowflake, or you are totally coming new to Snowflake, new to IT also, in all these cases, easy to switch, guys, because whatever you are learning, you are going to execute there. And opportunities also, very lot many opportunities are there. Recently my student only last batch, he got Wipro offer, Cognizant in second level, I think so, yeah, second round. Even Optum he got, and like this, so many Tiger Analytics he got the offer. 4 to 5 companies he offers are in his hand actually, and few companies in the second level. Even Capgemini, Line, L&T Mindtree, like this, he gave multiple interviews. Few are selected, and he got offer also. Recently only, yesterday only he spoken with me. So that's the reason I'm giving an example. So this just he completed my course. Immediately he took a revision and he started searching. In a month, just in a month, he got these opportunities. Getting my point? So opportunities are more. See, technology is not only important. How many opportunities are there back of this technology? That is also important. And how easy to learn. If new person is entering into the IT or new person is entering into these technologies, how easy to learn, how easy to understand, how easy to get into it. Okay, so all these cases, Snowflake is best. And also, Snowflake is supporting all kind of cloud providers. So every company right now, even Amazon, all the companies who is in Amazon company also, right? Amazon is one company. AWS is service cloud provider, I agree. But Amazon is one company, right? That company also using Snowflake. Okay, so many companies are using Snowflake. That's the reason we have lot many opportunities. Then why companies are using Snowflake? What's the specialty on this? Because companies need their analysis on their data. They want to analyze their data. So what they are doing? Data warehouse concept. With the Snowflake, they're achieving the data warehouse concept. Means to do analysis on top of the data, they want data warehouse technology. That we are getting with the help of Snowflake. So Snowflake can go replaced whatever the traditional technologies are there, it is replaced by the Snowflake. So I know so many people don't know what is data warehouse. Let me take a quick walk on that. Who is already have knowledge, that's good guys. Who don't have, it will be helpful. OLTP, okay, online transaction process. Means if you go with, guys, please go, don't draw anything here. Just a minute, guys. Please, guys, don't touch the screen. Okay, online transaction process. Okay, so here you have to understand, whenever you are going to the online transaction process, it's a real-time data. Okay, whatever the data is transfer, any data, it may be financial data, it may be any other e-commerce data, any data. If we go with the data, if it is online, it's just going with the real-time data. Means suppose someone is doing some transaction, okay, with the phone pay or GPay or anything, am I right? So when you are going with that transaction, what is happening here exactly? Immediately whatever the changes happening, immediately that amount, that related amount is going to reflect on your account, and it's going to show that original amount what is left in your bank, am I right? That is a real time data. Immediately the changes is applying and it's showing to us. That is immediate action on top of your data, right? That's called online transaction process. Online analytics process is different. Okay, this online analytics process is nothing but data warehouse. And this OLTP is nothing but database. Okay, so here you have to understand online analytics process. What it is doing means whatever the data we got from business, it is going to do analysis and giving the strategies. That work only Snowflake is doing. Exactly, Snowflake is doing that work only. So what it is doing exactly means whatever the data is getting from the database, it is taking that data and doing analytics on top of the data based on the business requirement, and it is giving the reports to us. So if you take an example of Amazon or Flipkart, for example, guys, every business requires strategies. Okay, suppose today Amazon is coming with one new product, it will take the analytics of that. Means how the product is going to the market, what is the feedback, reviews, purchasings, returns, all this, refunds, replacements, right? All this it will check. How it is checking? Whenever the purchasing happen, or every date, every action is going to be captured. The product related every action is going to be tracked, and it is going to move to the data warehouse. Then the data warehouse is providing the analytics on top of it. If really going good, based on that, they will increase the products, they will increase the quality or quantity based on the reviews. All this business is happening because of the analytics only. So that's the way how e-commerce, any site, not only Amazon or Flipkart, any e-commerce can get into the business. They will understand how my business is there, how it is going, which products is giving lot of benefits and which not. Every strategy, every pin to pin, they will track their business. That's the reason why data warehouse concepts have more demand in the market. Every businessman required the strategies only. Without strategies, they don't know what exactly how to do. Okay, so for that purpose only they are going with OLAP. This is the basic things, guys. What is OLAP and what is OLAP? Okay, so coming to back to our topic, traditional data warehouse. Already I just mentioned that OLAP. Already Snowflake have this concept. Sorry, generally market in the out of Snowflake, other technologies already available with this concept. Okay, so what happening exactly means, so what is happening exactly means, already we have traditional data warehouse. Okay. The problem with few problems are there with traditional data warehouse that we are overcoming with the cloud data warehouse. That is the agenda why Snowflake came into the market. In 2011 to 12, it is available in the market. Okay. After 12, a product totally 100% not used by the clients. After few years, almost 2018, 16 to 17 middle, again they came with added new features and they came into the market. Then companies started slowly using the Snowflake. Like that, after 2019, almost our exactly of at the lockdown time 2019 to 20, so many companies started working. They started digging what is Snowflake, what is the benefits of business. They started a lot of R&Ds and lot of POCs on that. Almost 2021, so many big companies started using the Snowflake. Within 21 to 24, now almost every company is working piece, at least if piece of business is working on the Snowflake. Okay, like that, almost now market is totally occupied the Snowflake. Now everyone knows, okay, Snowflake is one technology, good technology, which is going in the market. Like this, so many things are happening, guys. Okay, from traditional to they came with the cloud, and cloud also now occupied with the Snowflake. Okay, why we are not, what is the issue with the traditional? Let us discuss now. So many sources, many data sources, supporting to the many data sources, because on business it won't have only one source, multiple sources we will have. So to support that, it is a challenge. And not only that, to support the semi-structured data, it is a challenge. Okay, to share the data with the clients or business, I mean final business people, that is also one challenge. So like this, so many challenges we are facing in the traditional. Not only in that cases, if you go with scale and speed issues also, if you want to scale up the resources in traditional, it is a challenge. It is not easy thing. Lot of background work we have to do. Slow query processing. Okay, resource consumption. So many issues are happening in the traditional. Okay, if you go with Teradata, if you want to take the backup of Teradata, it's a cost base. That is one example I'm saying. Like that. So costly and complex and costly infrastructure. Obviously, traditional data warehouse, you want to maintain a lot of infrastructure. If you go to any company, nowadays very less companies you can see, but generally you'll have server rooms. Okay, before this cloud, we have server rooms separately. The server rooms they have to maintain all these traditional technologies. Okay, we want resources. Physical, I mean, as a persons, we need resources, and also infrastructure resources also required. Like this, multiple challenges are there in traditional, guys. I gave a small list, but lot many are there. Not only that, decision making is a challenge. Limited users, limited queries. Everything is limited. If we go more, cost will increase. Okay, like this, a lot many challenges are there in the traditional. To overcome that, we came with the Snowflake. Now, business people are coming to overcome the traditional related issues, challenges. They are replacing with the Snowflake. How Snowflake is helping us? First one, connecting it with many sources. Yes, Snowflake is ready with connect 100 plus sources, guys. If you have 100 plus sources, it is ready to connect. It may be OLTP databases, means real-time databases, any applications, any third-party tools, weblogs, any cloud providers, anything. You bring any services, there will be a way to connect with Snowflake. Something way to connect with Snowflake. 100%. So that is one thing what we resolved. And semi-structured data management. 100% Snowflake will support the semi-structured data. We have lateral flattened concept, XML get functions. All these are introduced to resolve the issues. Okay, to to come out from that semi-structured data management, Snowflake came with the different concept, like using the functions. With that functions, we can extract the data into the Snowflake and we can do the process. There's a benefit. Okay, and infrastructure management. There is no infrastructure, guys, because Snowflake is a cloud platform. We no need to do any infrastructure here. Okay, everything is going to managed by Snowflake itself and in the cloud. You no need to get with separate servers and laptop configurations, processors management. All these are not required. How you'll open the Gmail generally in your browser? Same way you have to open the Snowflake account. That's it. No need of any installations, no dependencies. Benefits, right? And complexity query management. Obviously, Snowflake have flexible of scaling policy. With the help of scaling policy, it can manage the complex queries. Getting my point? So, like this, so many, not only this, guys, if we go with the benefits, benefit means, for example, if you want to do any backup, we have time travel concept. If you want any copy without have occupying the space, we have zero copy cloning. If you want any streaming data, we have streams concept. Like this, so many concepts are there in the Snowflake. Okay, we have unlimited concepts which helps to do the process. So entire business can do everything inside of the Snowflake. We no need to depend on anything. Even account management also happening inside of the Snowflake. Generally, admin team will manage in the traditional, right? Account should be managed by whatever the traditional data warehouse is there. It is managed by the team, admin team. In Snowflake, we no need of any more admin team also, because cloud service layer is there which dedicatedly do the admin work. So zero management services. Data sharing concept. If you want to share data with anyone, Snowflake itself have data sharing concept. So with the help of that, securely we can share the data. That also we achieved. Even to increase the resources also, auto scale in and scale out. It will manage that process. Like this, every complex scenario which we are facing in traditional, we have solution in the Snowflake. That's the reason people are coming to the Snowflake. They're switching to the traditional to Snowflake. So many migration projects happened before because this many concepts are introduced here to manage the business work. Getting my point? Then how to choose this? We don't need to install anything. We don't need to go with any kind of installations or and any kind of other steps. Just web login only. Then how to achieve this? Yes, guys. You don't need to do anything because Snowflake is providing different editions to you. Okay. Because of this different editions, what is happening means whatever the business you are looking for, I mean, based on your business, you can choose their editions. You no need to do anything, just based on your requirement. Okay, whatever the requirement you have, based on that you have to choose the edition. without installing, without any administration huge support, without any physical server setup, we can do this process. Okay, if your business is very basic level, if you it's very small level, okay, that cases we can go with standard. Generally, this is a basic level Snowflake standard edition. But if your business is e-commerce kind of businesses, generally enterprise edition is the best, because this edition is providing multi-clustering concept to manage the resources, time travel concept, data sharing, data masking, like this, so many time travel concept, so many concepts are managed in the enterprise edition. So if it is e-commerce business with the security level, we can go with the enterprise. No, my data is related to financial, then go with the business critical. Business critical is the best because it is providing all the features what is provided by enterprise, plus it is providing more security. Already we have enterprise, also we have security, but additional security it is providing in the business critical. That is the benefit why we have to go with the business critical. If it is financial related data, clients will prefer the business critical. And virtual private, this is dedicatedly for particular business, we will give dedicated servers, everything. So for that specific requirement, we'll go with virtual. If you see, maximum companies, they will go with enterprise and business critical. So here you nothing to do. Just you will go and you will choose which edition is required for you. Enterprise or business. What's your business? What's your requirement? Comparing with that and going with that particular edition. Easy to manage the account creation also. Based on your edition, the cost will be varied. Okay. So this is the way how we will choose our Snowflake account. How Snowflake is different? Again, Snowflake is different because how much single piece per data. Sorry, single place for data. Means if you want to place your data, store your data, you can store in Snowflake only. If you want to compute your data or process your data or querying the data on top of the data, all that you can do inside of the Snowflake only. You no need to move there and here. Okay, few technologies will be there. Data will store somewhere, data will process in other technologies. But here end to end, even Snow site also is there, which will provide the reports. So end to end, once you get the raw data into Snowflake, after raw data, all the transformations, all the changes, business requirement, everything we will achieve in one place and we'll give the output. So that's the reason, single place for data. Give the output, give the raw data, take your business strategic data. That's it. One in, one out. That is one. Scaling and concurrency. Based on your complexity of the queries, it can scale in and it can manage the work. Zero management. Just I mentioned, right? Cloud service layer. With the help of the cloud service layer, we can go with the zero management also. Means you no need to do physically management. Like you no need to physically manage your account. It can take care. If your data increases, it can take. If your data decreases, it can take. If complex queries increases, by increasing the resource monitor, it can take. So almost all the management with the security also, even security level also managed by Snowflake only with the help of cloud service layer. Okay, all these benefits are there in the Snowflake. Please don't touch the screen. And live sharing. If you want to share data with anyone, easily you can share the data. Okay. Easily you can share your live data. Some live data is there. Some strategies are changing continuously. With the help of data sharing concept, easily you can achieve that. That is a benefit how about the live data sharing. Suppose reporting team is expecting live data. Whatever the changes happen, we require that data live. So within no gap, if you are going with data sharing concept, we can achieve that. Okay, like this is not only one concept, guys, so many are there. If we go with the combination of Redshift and Snowflake, see, if I compare Redshift with Snowflake, Redshift have compute layer and Snowflake layer in a bundled way, but Snowflake have separate storage and compute layer. And even workloads, whatever the workloads we have, we cannot manage separately. So there is no, means, because compute layer is not separate, right? So everything will be in one piece. But Snowflake, we have separate compute layer, separate storage layer. Because of that, management will be very easy. Okay, not only that, handling the semi-structures is easy in Snowflake comparing to the Redshift. And pay-per-use concept. You no need to reserve anything. Based on the requirement, you'll pay and you'll use. Getting my point? Based on the requirement, you'll pay and you'll use. You no need to worry about payment management, payment related management also. It can understand how much resources is consumed. Based on that, it will start working. So easy scaling of the loads, workloads, users, so many things will happen automatically with the less dependency of management. And Snowflake is suitable for all cloud providers, not only AWS. But if you go to the Redshift, it is only supporting the AWS. If you compare with Redshift with Snowflake. If you compare Teradata versus Snowflake, Teradata, just now I said, right? Compute layer, storage layer, totally linked. It's tightly linked. So if something happening on compute layer, that effect will be on storage layer also. So because both are combination, so complexity will be more. But if you go with the Snowflake, already we discussed, it's a separate layer. So if you are using only storage layer, you are going with only storage, compute layer, only compute layer. So because separate environment, I mean separate storage layer, separate compute layer, right? We don't have connection with that. So it won't affect anything. Because of that, computing also will be very fast. Semi-structured handling data, semi-structured data, obviously. Comparing to Snowflake, we have, in Teradata, lot of struggles to do the semi-structured data. But in Snowflake, we don't have that option. It's easy to handle because of flatten. Because of lateral flatten, we have that option. Okay, managing the data across multiple products is lot of confusion difficult in Teradata. It's easy because we have separate management here. So Zero anyway automatically cloud service will do that management. We no need to worry about that. If different products also, we can keep it in a schema level and we can manage it. Okay. So these are the few comparison between the Teradata and Snowflake, guys. Once you create the cluster, that is enough. Scale in, scale out will done by the Snowflake only, Gangadhar. We don't need to do any clustering related management. If you compare with the Oracle also, not only Teradata, not only Redshift. If you compare Snowflake with Oracle also, same issues. Mainly Oracle clearly have mentioned here, backup is a costly action. If you go to Snowflake for the same backup with the time travel concept, with the three options, you can use whatever option you want. With the three options, any one option we can use and we can get the backup with a less cost. It's not costly management actually. Backup is not costly for Snowflake, but Oracle, it's a costly. Even in Oracle, hardware management is there, hardware, software, so many hardware we want to manage and software setup, everything we have to manage. But Snowflake, you don't need to manage. It's a web browser. It can take care about yourself itself. Okay, like this, every lot of features are added in the Snowflake comparing to the Oracle. These all are the few benefits here what we can see in the Snowflake. And advantages. Just I give small advantages. What is between the other cloud warehouses and Snowflake? Okay, Snowflake, generally other cloud services layer workload management is difficult because of clustering. But Snowflake, it is easy because Snowflake has separate compute layer. In that compute layer also, we have multi-clustering concept. Multi-clustering concept is giving this best, best place to manage the complexity of the queries. Best way to manage the complexity of the queries. Getting point? So unlimited query, unlimited virtual warehouses are there. Based on the complexity increases, size of the virtual, number of the clusters will increase, will complete the work. We no need to wait for the manual management. Not only that, not only unlimited space also available. Okay, optimization techniques, report management. Okay, like this, so many advantages are there in Snowflake if you compare with other cloud technologies also. And mainly one main benefit is Snowflake can connect with any kind of cloud provider. You can connect with AWS, you can connect with GCP, you can connect with Azure. Okay, it is supporting any any kind of, any business related client can go with the Snowflake. They don't want to change their entire business. Just they have to replace. If they are using AWS, if you are going with AWS services, only Redshift will support. But they are coming with Azure, Redshift never supports, right? For example. But if you go to Snowflake, your Azure platform, AWS platform, GCP, that's not a matter. It will support. So client no need to change their all entire architecture and design. So many benefits like this client is enjoying with Snowflake, guys. Even the scheduling also available in Snowflake. I didn't highlight till now. Scheduling is also available in Snowflake. So we no need to go with the scheduling process also. Automatically, Snowflake can manage the scheduling because task concept is already available in the Snowflake. That's the reason we are connecting with all this. Okay. So not only business guys, as per client view, as per developers, okay, as per end users also, Snowflake is very flexible to get the static data. Okay, all these benefits, and even finally every client look at the cost, cost only. But as per the cost effective storage also, a pay per use concept, how much you use that much you have to pay. It is not charging more, even compute level or storage level, it is charging only per use, pay per use. How much you are using, based on your budget, based on your usage, it is going to ask you to pay the bill. So monthly wise you can pay as per your requirement. If you don't use, you no need to pay much amount to the Snowflake. So cost wise, management wise, maintenance, everything, even high level top features also available in the Snowflake. That's the reason mainly people are running back of the Snowflake. Okay, just for your understanding, let me take you to Snowflake account. See, this is our Snowflake account, guys. You can see here. This is our account. Every day in real time also your account will be same like this only. This is a free trial account, but generally it's in real time also you'll see same GUI. So just it will provide the worksheets to write the queries. How you can see here my sample queries. Just whatever the queries you want, you can write here. Okay, GUI management is very easy because you no need to write. If you go with other, if you compare with any other technologies, very tough to understand GUI. Here they are giving the plain sheet worksheet to write your queries. Okay, you can write all your SQL queries and you can execute it. And all your databases, inside the databases, schemas, inside the schema tables, even not only tables, if I go with stages, file formats, all the objects is going to maintain inside of the one account. So I already mentioned maintenance is very easy with the Snowflake. Getting my point? So That's the reason the person who is coming from non-IT or any other technologies, switching to the Snowflake, learning wise, working wise, it is very flexible to the people. Okay, you can expect the packages. Parallelly, you can enjoy your work with the Snowflake, because all of the concept, get the new concept, the concept which is available in the Snowflake, you have to use it. For example, I'll show my course content. You'll understand. Just a second. Yeah, this is my course content. Here, all the topics we are going to cover the Oracle, SQL basis classes also. If you connect with our team, they will provide the details about SQL classes. If you come to the Snowflake, you can see here, we are going to, as a trainer, I am going to cover end to end. The person who is very beginner level also, they can understand my classes, because I am going from the basics to advanced level. Not only from day one, every topic I will go from scratch and then I will touch to the advanced level. Okay, basic I will consider it from zero level. I won't go the middle level. I'll always go with every class. I will consider as a zero knowledge of a student, and I'll go from the scratch. In that cases, I'm going to cover Snowflake architecture. I'll go deep level. What is Snowflake architecture? How the each and every feature is working here. How we can go with the account creation. How we can decide the additions, cloud platforms. Every key points I'm going to cover in the Snowflake architecture. And here I'm going to cover Snowflake roles. Not only development guys, even I'm going to cover Snowflake roles and users. Okay, admin related points also I'm going to cover. If you get any work on the admin level basis also, you will be able to work. So for that purpose, how to create the roles, how to create the users, role management with the lab exercise I'm going to cover. Practical examples I'm going to give. And virtual warehouses. Even I'm going to cover the virtual warehouses. This is also admin related few topics which is important for developer also. So I'm going to cover virtual warehouse creation, explanation of that, even resource monitor, all this I'm going to cover. Okay, who is coming to my session, 100% they can crack the job. I'm sure about that, because I'm covering the development part more and also adding the admin part. Because of that, if you face something issue in real time also, you will be able to question to the team, I'm facing this issue, can you resolve, can you look into this. First, if you want to question, you should know subject. That's the reason I'm not only focusing on the just development part, admin come development. In interviews also, if they ask, you can manage all your questions. So I'm going to cover virtual warehouses, databases, storages, and zero copy cloning. Just I mentioned, right? Zero copy clone is a one of the good concept in Snowflake, because without occupying the space of the Snowflake storage layer, it is giving the one more copy of. So this kind of important concepts I'm going to cover. What is zero copy cloning, how need to implement it, and also how it will be helpful in our real-time work. All that cases I'm going to cover. Even on loading the data purpose, bulk loading I'm going to cover, web loading, even other, how to load the data from stages. With the lab sessions I'm going to cover loading data also. Not only Snowflake web loading and bulk loading, I'm going to cover cloud loading, means AWS to Snowflake combination also, with the batch process, with the pipe process. Even staging concept also I'm going to cover. Different types of stages, external, internal stages, everything end to end. If once you come with complete my topics, that is enough for the interviews and real-time work. Please don't touch the screen. And even I'm covering not only CSV structured files, I'm covering XML, JSON files, how to extract, like semi-structured data. And advanced topics. What is external tables, dynamic streams, external tables, dynamic and streams to track the changes. CDC concept I'm going to cover. SCD concepts I'm going to cover. Email notifications. Task, how to schedule the task concept. All these concepts I'm going to cover. Okay. Even data sharing concepts also. How to share the data with Snowflake users, non-Snowflake users, views concepts. Like this, all the advanced level topics I'm going to cover. Even I included UDF functions, analytical functions, advanced topics I'm saying again, metallization views like query tuning, query performance, how to increase your query performance. All this I'm going to cover in my project. Okay. Not only that, guys, sensitive data to deal with the sorry. Yeah. To deal with the sensitive data, we are going to use some masking policies, row access policies. Those concepts also I'm going to cover. Okay. Different how to deal with the data time related timestamps, date related timestamps. That concepts also I'm going to cover in the Snowflake. Apart from this, coming to DBT, till now you understood data warehouse, right? Right now, currently in the market, DBT is one of the good opportunities we are generating in the market, right? I mean, companies are coming with the good opportunities on the concept of DBT. So, just with the DBT, it won't work. Snowflake with the DBT, so many opportunities are there in market. You can find so many opportunities. That's the reason even I am also working with the combinations in my real-time work. With that real-time experience only, I came with the DBT also. Mainly DBT will help us to do transformations. Means some data if you have means if you want to generate it, business related reports related business kind of data, you have to create the transformations. For doing that transformations, we can go with the DBT topics. So on Snowflake, on top of Snowflake, we are using the DBT. So in that DBT also, I am going to cover end to end. Models, metallization, source and seed, snapshot, macro exposure. All are real-time concepts only I'm going to cover. With the examples, practical sessions. So every topic, not only DBT guys, whenever I explain the topics, I'll explain what is the topic, how to use, where to use, and when to use, and what is the benefit in real time, and how you need to present in the interview. All this combination I'll use and I'll explain every topic. Apart from that, not only Snowflake with the DBT, I'm going to cover ADF also. ADF is coming from Azure, so I'm going to cover Azure ADF in the Azure. So Azure, how to create the pipelines in ADF using ADF, how to load the data with ADF into Snowflake. So like this, end-to-end concepts I'm going to cover. Not only covering the concepts, guys, I will take care about your interview questions, resume building, end-to-end the process. Just you have to follow my points, my steps, take a notes and prepare and go for interview. That's the only thing what you have to do. Remaining entire end-to-end things I'm going to take care. My entire course is designed in a real-time opportunities only. So if you go with the combination of AWS, Azure, DBT and Snowflake, 100% you'll get the calls. Almost all my students who already done with my training of previous batch, they are already in the Snowflake interview only, interest only. Few people got the opportunities, few people are going with the second rounds. Because first point in the interviews view, we have to get the calls. Cracking the interview is the second point. First, we should get multiple calls on our profile. That in that way, I'm going to design your profiles. In that case, also person to person, the background will be different. So individually, they will connect with me, and based on their background, their history, I will prepare their profile. I'll guide them accordingly. How to give interview, how to manage that, everything. So here not only course management I am doing, along with the training, I am doing your career guidance also. This all we are providing in one place. Okay. Who is don't have any, at least they don't know basics of what to do in IT company also, they can do the job after my course. Because I'm training from the basics. I'm not going the intermediate level start, right? From the basic. Who don't know anything. How to go with the Snowflake account creation. That level also, I mean, creating the account to till the advanced topics, I'll be back of you. I'll create the project. If you already if you're already working in IT, you based on your existing project, I will change your profile. So all the combinations, I know how to prepare the resumes. Okay, I'll convert your profile as per your current situation. And jobs wise, if you just open Naukri, you can see lot many opportunities. See, I'm opening just Naukri and I'm showing you. Okay, you no need to depend on me or someone. Okay, really jobs are there or not. Just go to Naukri and search for Snowflake keyword. I'm not mentioning any experience also, just keyword. See, work from office, work from home, hybrid, everything is there. Okay. If you go with 5 levels, someone just now, someone pinged to me. I have 2.10 months experience. For you, I'm giving answer. See, you have opportunity. Opportunities are there. For 2 years, people also you have opportunity. 5 to 8 years, 4 to 9 years, 8 to 13, 6 to 10. Even 3 years, who is having 3 years experience. 2.10 means nothing but 2 3 years you can consider. So if you are under that also, you have work from office, work from home, hybrid. Okay, Snowflake plus DBT. Just now explain, right? Why I am giving that much importance to Snowflake plus DBT means very rare profile. Out of 10 profile, maximum 2 to 3 profiles, the HRs will get Snowflake with DBT. So profile weightage will be more comparing to only Snowflake profile. That is the benefit because I designed my course totally as per market. Getting my point? See, Infosys also you have 3 to 5 years experience in Bangalore. You can see all this opportunity. Even who have doubt, even I have 1 year experience, I will get the job means this is the answer from me. 1 to 3 years also you have job opportunities in market. This is the right time, guys. If you are able to settle down fastly in the cloud technologies, your career will be good in the coming up days because maximum companies are moved into cloud platform only. So it will be very helpful once you move right now because the competition is bit less. In coming up years, the competition will increase. So my suggestion is if you want to take an action, you want to change career right now, better to take an action. Okay. This is all from my side. If you have any doubts, please, I am ready to answer your all questions. Please. Now you can unmute yourself and you can speak.
Yeah, myself Shomadip. So I'm almost 12 years of experience in IT industry. So my point is, previously I'm working on Informatica or ETL kind of tool to accommodate data warehouse changes, and we have already used Oracles and some of the project we have used Microsoft SQL servers. So now means what Snowflake do in that case? It is also store the data like Oracle or Microsoft SQL Server, means it is also do that OLTP and OLAP both the cases, or it is the only OLAP case they do?
It will be OLAP concept. It will store the data and it will process the data.
Okay, and in that case, for OLTP, suppose if any organization uh, have the existing database, so you can take Oracle. In that case, they are for OLTP, they are going to use the
Oracle and connecting to the
Oracle.
Snowflake. This is the combination happening already in the market.
Okay,
Because
okay,
real-time data captured will happen with Oracle or MySQL, the databases, right? So that databases we are connecting with Snowflake because Snowflake is a
okay.
cloud data warehouse.
Okay, and and DBT is the ETL kind of flexibility in Snowflake, right?
Yes, right. It is with a Git repository combination. CI/CD tech use. I mean, using that to maintain the code, everything. They are coming with a DBT. DBT will help us to maintain the code and do the transformations under Snowflake on top of DBT.
Okay, I mean in previous cases, how those organization means accommodate their data warehousing part. it is they are accommodating in Oracle and SQL other databases, or means how they have to?
No, companies never do their data warehouse concept directly with databases. 100% they will come with a data warehouse concept only. You go with any company, they will pull only the source data into their databases. That is the only work. Instead of database, they never do any transformations. That is the business rule. They'll follow that.
And what about ADF? ADF in
ADF to get the data. If you have any, you can connect. In my project, I am connecting with MySQL Server database with ADF. So like that, we can connect with any databases. And in place of, you want to store that files in a cloud platform, we will go ADF, any database to Azure to Snowflake, like that connectivity. So it is a every continuous triggering, means every 1 hour, or we can schedule the job. Every time it will trigger and it will pick the data from source and it will give to the Snowflake. Continuous data loading.
okay. And many of the companies already using many kind of scheduling tool like IBM Master Scheduler or other scheduler. So
Yes.
in that case, they are going to use the same Snowflake scheduler, or means how they're going to?
Scheduling tools, if you want to connect with the different technologies, you want to schedule between different technologies, other scheduling tools you have to use. Now I want to do everything inside of Snowflake. I want to do some scheduling. Then we can use task concept. That is enough. No need to go with the outside technologies.
Okay.
Ma'am, in this course, will you cover Flyway for maintaining the versioning of SQL scripts within Snowflake or migration of the Snowflake objects?
We will cover DBT. Na? There itself, we will maintain the code version. So I will cover that. How to maintain the code, how to merge the code. All this I will do the process. I will explain the
Okay,
process.
that is within DBT.
Yeah, within DBT. Because once you are using DBT, we will write everything in DBT only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why I'm showing that much interest in DBT means if you want, everyone, not only to you, everyone can check in the market. Only Snowflake, you are getting less calls. So DBT is adding more advantage nowadays in the market. That's the reason it is
Yeah.
benefit for students.
Yeah. In our company as well, currently we have Snowflake and we are using DBT as well. Orchestration is done through Airflow. In few of the cases, we are doing with Snowflake tasks, but with Airflow as well. So just one, but deployments we are doing with Flyway as a thing. So, okay.
Depends. See, things will happen two ways. Technologies, the high level people are comfort and they know end to end. They will introduce that.
Yeah.
Sometimes on client demand, they will introduce. That's the reason companies will use differently.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Cost
I have a
management also.
question. I just want to check. You said non-IT people can also kind of work on this kind of, but you talk about SQL scripts and everything. How comfortable are non-IT people to get into this course?
Because we are already providing SQL classes from our side. If you are good with that classes, enough. Because whatever every day I will show you how SQL. It's not like a high level SQL is not required. If you are able to cover the intermediate level SQL, that's enough. You can manage your work. See, it's not one night miracle won't happen in SQL. Years of working only, then you will become very comfort and advanced level you can work generally. Generally, every person, not only you, everyone will come to same picture. But if we are already providing SQL classes to you, right? If you are done with the classes, you are perfect with their concept, you can do your job. You can crack your interviews also. That's the reason non-IT people also can do this course.
Yeah, okay.
Who don't know SQL also, once you completed our classes and if you keep regular practice is important for every technology, right? Not only Snowflake. If you practice on regular basis, before completing my course, you'll be good with interviews also. Means you know how to answer for the SQL questions. Even in everyday class, I will also explain few interview questions related to SQL. So all these cases will cover for non-IT people.
Okay. You have any kind of what do you say? Any kind of collaboration somewhere not in India, out of India also? Kind of this?
I mean,
Because
company.
yeah, I was just checking.
Yeah,
I don't know whether you are the right person to talk about this or not.
no problem. I have small. You can check with our team also after this call. No problem. There will be more details. But yes, we have some connections with the companies. Our team will give more details about that than me. Okay, you can check with them.
Okay. Because when I look around, say for DICE or anywhere in the US, I don't see much of this one. So I was just wondering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get
Anyway,
more
thank
details from my team. Yeah, because that is.
okay.
Hi. I could see like in Naukri, I could see two different kinds of positions like Snowflake Developer, Snowflake Data Engineer. So I have basically I have 8 years of experience in Informatica Power Center. So which role I can be suitable for that? So whether Snowflake Developer or Snowflake Data Engineer, is there any difference between those two roles?
Okay, I'll give an example because everybody has this confusion. Snowflake developer, we have Snowflake consultant, we have Snowflake data engineer, we have, right? So many lines. I mean, Snowflake, so many positions, names we are we are getting from the companies. Actually, no need to confuse in that. You can go with a Snowflake developer. Every Snowflake consultant or Snowflake data engineer, any position will be suitable to you. Okay. If you are 8 years, that's not a matter. Whatever the example I mentioned in the class, the student has around 10 years experience. He having 10 years experience, he got offer in Wipro. When I spoken, he done with Wipro and got the good package also. So if you are 8 years experience also, this person is the example for you. You can get the job. Point number one. And you can apply for any, if you are able, I mean, you are seeing the Snowflake keyword, you can apply for all the jobs because HRs are preparing these JDs. They are not technical persons. When you entered into the technical discussion, exactly there you will know, okay, this position is suitable to me or this profile is related to me. All this confirmation will come at the time of interview only. So my suggestion, you should go with every position.
That is okay. Like
That is my
once
suggestion.
even we enter, will there be any difference in that roles or all are like,
See,
we have difference like Oracle
developer,
developer
data
and in
engineer,
other.
anyone will go and will work on data only. Finally, business, we will connect with product owners. Product owners will be there. They will decide what requirement they have. Based on that requirement, we will work. I am working,
Oh,
names will be different, but work will be same for everyone.
oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Product owner is giving work to us now. So.
Yeah, I have one question.
Mhm.
So right now, see, I want to be whether Snowflake data engineer will come into. I mean, if I want to be a Snowflake, do I want to be Snowflake developer, Snowflake data engineer? Which one is I can choose?
See,
Because
what will you
to
okay, you
expert,
will fix.
just can you? Okay, sorry for interrupting you.
I'll give
Okay, okay.
answer.
So,
If you fix the, okay, I will go with the data engineer role. Okay, Snowflake data engineer role. Okay. They will say, okay, this position is open for Snowflake data engineer only. But when you join in that company, they will give module engineer or some other names. That doesn't mean you are not belongs to Snowflake developer position, no? Generally. So don't think about the taglines.
so what about this programming? I mean, so Python, SQL,
Python
and
not
JavaScript. So,
only
sorry.
only SQL is required. Only SQL.
I mean, semi-structured data, when we want to process
We
the
are
semi-structured
using
data, that time Python
no,
will
no,
come
no,
into
no.
picture.
No, I'd never touch Python here. My only Snowflake, to extract the semi-structured data, we have already functions in Snowflake. XML get function is there. I will use directly that. Why need to go with again Python?
Okay.
Start day to end day and never go with any other languages. Only SQL. Sticking to SQL.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I have one question here. As you told, right, Snowflake data engineer and Snowflake developer is same, right? But in the Snowflake data engineer, they preferred Snowpark and for ML and AI and all this Cortex and everything is important, right? For becoming a Snowflake data engineer. So without PySpark, we can't
Yeah.
we
And
can't perform any data engineering for
yeah, then
task
that
requirements.
case, you mentioned right, Snowpark they require, Snowflake they require. They won't keep Snowflake and Snowpark also. Sometimes they'll involve ML also. Generally, that will come as a data engineer position. Here, no Snowflake data engineer, only data engineer.
Yeah, I mean,
If
data
data
engineers on
engineer,
the Snowflake, right? In the in
data
the Snowflake
engineer
platform.
means, yeah, let me come. Data engineer means I also worked as a data engineer for big data technologies.
Okay.
General I'm saying. After that, I
Yeah.
moved to Snowflake. Now,
Okay.
generally, what the role means, I'll say for others, data engineer. But versionally, for company to company, my role is changing. You're getting my point?
No, it's fine. Yeah, I
I'm
got
coming to
it. It's
next your
my
point only.
question is, so
In
so
Naukri, you are saying data engineer, they're mentioning and they're giving all these points. Am I right?
okay. No, it's my
Okay,
question
complete
is,
your
so
question.
my question is, so if you want to work as a in data engineer in Snowflake platforms, so Snowpark is required or not?
Depends on project. I cannot say it's not required or required. Because
Okay.
Snowflake developer position also comes under data engineer only. Big
Yeah.
data, all this comes, right? Depends.
Yeah.
What I will suggest means, don't think about that. What is the role name? Just check the JD and apply for the job.
Okay.
Because
So,
HR is creating this, right? They don't know, even if people don't know what is Snowpark also, they will mix the big data also, they will mix in data engineer. As per your question, if I go to Snowflake data engineer, they will keep the Airflow Spark also, which is not related to Snowflake team, actually. I observed all these descriptions and I'm saying with my experience.
Okay, so only SQL stuff is enough to achieve to our requirements.
Yeah, in my project end to end we will use DBT, Snowflake, SQL, ADF. That's it.
Yeah. Actually, some of the project is one-to-one mapping. One-to-one mapping, it's enough for SQL only. If you any complicated stuff, right? Actually, cloud platform is a big data stuff, right? It's a huge number of data and some complex scenario you can't achieve through SQL. At that time, in which language?
In DBT, if you want to achieve any logical implementation, macros are there, SCD concepts, snapshots are there. We can achieve. I am doing big projects. It's not a small. 4 to 5 different businesses are involved. End-to-end project is happening only with SQL. Technologies
Okay.
only 10 technologies are there. 10 Salesforce they'll say, Service now they'll say. Like there's so many are there. I know only few because my border is few. If I go end-to-end project, multiple things are involved, tools, technologies, but still they are using only SQL. No Python developer in my project, entire project.
Okay.
That's a con. Not only this project, previous project also I worked like that only.
Yeah, and then I have one more question. As you told for ADF, right? So how we do with Snowflake? Actually, for ADF is then a data ingestion tool, right? So if we use two platform, it is useful for
In
ADF.
Azure,
But
yes,
in
Azure.
Snowflake, how it is related?
If you want to inject the data, you have multiple ways, right? Generally, ODBC connection with databases, cloud platform pipe, we can go batch, we go like that only. If you want to load the data from Azure, through Azure platform, then we can go with the Snowpipe, batch process, and ADF also, like that. How we are going to connect means, we in ADF we have what we'll say, data sets and source integrations. There we have to use Snowflake details. Snowflake will connect with ADF and will pick the data. This copying the data from blob to store Snowflake will happen inside of ADF only. Inside of ADF only. We don't come to. This is also data pipeline only.
So,
Okay.
so for migration, we are using Snowflake or ADF. Just I need to lift and shift the data from one on-prem data to cloud.
Okay. Migration means
Yeah,
we are
yeah.
we are getting one from, suppose you are using some technology, a data warehouse technology. Now you want to replace with Snowflake. That is called migration, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Already, I think so many migration projects almost completed. Anyway, you'll get less opportunities on migrations also. Okay, 3 to 4 years, 2001, so many projects are migrated already. Now everything in development phase.
Yes, yeah, correct.
Yeah. So you'll get less opportunity in that. No problem. I mean, opportunity means already they jumped, right? No problem.
Like, so I can put my experience as a 3 years, right? So in past 3 years, I did migration part. So I need to explain those kind of things also, right? So that's why I'm asking. So
Okay,
on-prem.
you work with migration projects. Now you want to convert total into development in software, something like that.
Sorry?
You already worked in migration?
No. If I can put 3 years of experience, so I need to mention migration part also, right? So that's why I'm
Not
asking.
required. I'm saying I'm not required. I already created resumes and people are going in the market, right? In that basis, I'm saying not required.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
in 2022-23, you should keep migration because that time almost companies are in migration stage. Now almost they came to development. You no need to keep that point only. If you keep also, I mean, maximum that much worth want to be there. Development you can focus mainly focus on DBT. You learned in 2024 what you achieved. I am already worked in Snowflake. Now I am working with Snowflake DBT. That is your achievement. Learning the DBT. Every company knows that DBT is new. Every developer is learning and doing the work. Every company knows that. That is will be highlighted.
Okay. So, and what are the activities we are going to learn in ADF?
In ADF, how to move the data from blob storage to Snowflake using ADF pipeline. So we will create the pipelines and we'll show how data is moving.
Okay.
What are the steps? What are the objects you have to take all this?
Yeah, I know little aware of ADF duty for each activity.
Why I'm giving ADF also means first preference is Snowflake with the DBT combination only for your resume, because end of the day, what our skill set is different when we entered into the Snowflake, I mean, job or new companies. Based on the requirement, we have to learn new technologies and existing technologies we have to work. Even I also, I also included in the same process. So if you go with ADF, if there is any chance like okay, because of ADF also sometimes your profile will be take more weightage comparing to other profiles. That's the reason I added. Someone is already coming with ADF with Snowflake with DBT. You also going with Snowflake with DBT. If you keep few points on ADF, if you know something, okay, I know creating pipelines. At least you are able to expose that information. Your profile will be highlighted to get the job. So that's the way. Here, learning the subject is different skill set. How to get the offer is different skill set. So both I have to cover for everyone. So I am focusing on that level of area of concepts here.
What about DBT, Sai? Are we covering all the concepts or just
All the
basics?
concepts. How I am dealing in my project, real-time work I am doing. My project is almost what the DBT only. Every day we will work with the DBT. So all the concepts are included in here with the real-time. Whatever I experienced and what are the concepts we used in our real-time project, every concept I included here.
Okay. Approximately how many hours on DBT?
Cannot say like 45 classes we mentioned, depends on the batch. Students are
Approximately.
quick to catch, less classes, maybe 10 plus around like that.
10 hours.
Yeah, I cannot see every day 1.5 hour will be class. So DBT I'll go a bit slow because it's too new to everyone. Even they cannot Google it, they cannot understand. I'll take more time. Depends on the batch.
Approximately it will be 10 hours, right?
Minimum, yeah. Every day 1.5 hour class. Yeah, will be 10 hours, obviously.
Okay, okay.
So CI/CD pipeline is required for Snowflake developer.
In DBT, Snowflake we won't use. In DBT, Git repository we are using to deploy the code, all these things. There we will cover.
Okay, yeah.
Just a quick query. DBT have both ETL capabilities and the CI/CD management as well, right?
Yes, right. It can do transformations and it can perform the deployment also.
So
Okay. Azure Data Factory only
That
ETL
is the
capability.
benefit why it is came into the market means complexity it can able to handle and this deployment is able to handle. That is the benefit with the DBT.
Is the Azure Data Factory only used for ETL concept? ETL.
Only data pipeline. I mean only for data pipeline means data transforming only it is using. Not transformation, data moving, data loading process only we are using ADF.
Okay.
If
Your
you
project
want, we
means
can use ADF with the Snowflake directly. You can avoid the ADF. You Azure with Snowflake. Sorry, you can load the data in Azure blobs and directly you can load into Snowflake with pipe also. Multiple ways are there actually.
Yeah, hello. This is Murli.
Yeah, hi.
Hello,
Hello.
this is Murli.
Yeah, hi, Murli.
Yeah, I am working as an Informatica developer. So a lot of people would say that after coming this actually Snowflake, all the Informatica projects they are moving to the Snowflake. So how much true it is? Like earlier, whatever projects are they are moving to the Snowflake?
That is true only. What they mentioned is true. So many projects already they moved Informatica to Snowflake. So many Informatica developers already moved to Snowflake jobs also.
Okay,
Personally,
so
I have so many students previously.
okay. So it means that earlier one who are using Informatica, though now they are not using Informatica, they are slowly moving to the Snowflake because of the same capability which is already available.
Few companies what they will give offer means Informatica developers. The person is very good with the company. All that will be there, na relationship basis, all basis. They will give opportunity to learn Snowflake also. In the same project, if migrated, Informatica personally will work as Snowflake developer in same project. After learning and some interviews, internal interviews, like that also few people moved. And
Yeah.
few opportunities you'll get if you know Informatica and Snowflake. They will give opportunity to you because when they're migrating one project Informatica to Snowflake, the person should have Snowflake knowledge and Informatica knowledge. That both combination will works in that project, right? That in that cases also people got the jobs.
Okay, understood. And another quick question is like every day we will deal with the actual transformation part and as well as the database side. Like so, these two things will also cover in the Snowflake. Like you explained about table creation, all those things falls into the how we deal with the database. And when it comes to the transformations, it will be achieved through the ADT. Am I correct?
Yeah, DBT. You see, projects again. Snowflake inside of Snowflake only. Now DBT is coming from 2023 end actually. November, September, October, November time. 2023 the DBT started with POCs because we also involved in that. Before that only Snowflake. In Snowflake only we have data. In Snowflake only we used to do transformations generally. Now what you mentioned, yes, right now in the market they are doing data is available in Snowflake. Transformation is performing. Transformation means they will write only code there. When the execution is happening, DBT will link with the DBT Snowflake database and execution will happen inside of Snowflake only indirectly. It may be confusion for you now, but backend the code we can see on DBT, but execution on the top of the database will happen on the Snowflake.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Got it.
That you can see the history also. Whatever the queries running in DBT, execution process history will be there, generally. Okay, table to table join, all that graphs. Everything will be logged into Snowflake query processing layer also. Query history layer.
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Sai Sri, I have one question here. So DB2 what exactly it is? It is a version control tool, or without DBT we can't do anything in Snowflake itself?
Sorry, come again your question. No, DBT
So
is a tool, a cloud-based tool.
it is a it is a version control tool. It's like a GitHub or like that, or it's an what exactly it is? Actually, I don't know about that
DBT is
DBT.
exactly.
Yeah.
We can achieve all the queries. What is the actually? I don't have for the current batch. I will start next Monday DBT. Generally,
Okay.
what happen? I don't have account to show you.
Okay.
Sorry. So what happening is exactly DBT. We will write script, right? If we compile, that will come in SQL only. Just a second. Don't mind. Just a second.
Oh, okay, fine, no issues.
So what I'm trying to say means DBT we are writing the code with some syntax. Every tool has its own structure of a code, right? It won't be same.
Yes.
Snowflake we will write plain SQL, select star from like that. In DBT also we will write the select statement only, but some additional syntaxes we will add generally. Once you write the code in DBT, if you click on the compile button, the SQL structure will come into the picture finally. That same code, if you copy and if you paste in Snowflake, same output will exist. So DBT is just for code maintenance, means we can handle not only code maintenance, maintain snapshot, so many things are there background. So all this we can manage, and final output we can move into the Snowflake. Code is available here that is connecting to Snowflake, executing on top Snowflake tables. That is one benefit. So management of the code will be easy, and deployment also will be easy with DBT. That we can achieve in DBT.
Okay. It is like a GitHub,
ETL,
GitLab.
you can say.
Okay.
Transformations, mainly. It cannot store the data.
Okay. Without the DBT, we can't achieve that the same requirement in Snowflake itself.
Snowflake you can achieve. That only I'm saying. You can write one query in Snowflake, same query keep in DBT. Both places, same results you'll get. If you get that code from DBT, same results. If you do execute the same code in Snowflake also, same results.
Okay.
If I show you practically, you'll understand more. But
Okay, fine, no issues.
Even what we will do, every time writing the code in DBT, executing and checking results, little bit tough, right? First, we will write some sample code in DBT, Snowflake. We will execute. These are the results we are expecting. Same code we will take there and we will do some syntax modification and we'll keep. So easy. I mean, some small changes we cannot do every execution every time. We will do like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Some tricks are there. Developers will do that. I'll show those tricks.
Will the course cover everything needed for SnowPro certification or DBT fundamental certification?
DBT fundamental almost it will cover. Snowflake